Good evening, everyone. I want to quickly run what I've written on how to take our entries. This is actually a live analysis, so we already know how to mark out our support and resistance, or supply and demand. So you can just mark it out. You can mark the mark out our demand zone. This is the recent high. Can use it as our resistance or supply zone. So now we are using break and retest strategy, and break and retest strategy is the simplest strategy that you can actually use in forex, because it gives you a very confirmed edge while trading. So this is the daily time frame. Now you can see that price is actually in a downtrend. Just moving in a downtrend. It's actually moving in a downtrend. Let me get a trend line. You can see that it's moving in a downtrend. So now price is at the demand zone. So what we'll be looking for now is for price to for market to come to us. Now this is our POI. Price have run through our POI, and there's a price rejection. We see that this one is a bullish price rejection. This green candle is price rejected the bearish move. That's why you see it's moved off. That this pin bar, it's just a pin bar. And in before any market or any movement or any trend changes character, it must give you a candlestick confirmation. Look at here, you see an engulfing candle showing that price have reached our POI. Price now went through, move up, came back, retested this demand zone. So this particular trade is very very beautiful. It's a nice setup. This AUDUSD is a nice setup because price have already retested this previous support, and there's a bullish rejection candle, this pin bar here. So what we'll be looking for now is we'll move down to the, we can still, maybe we can still take an entry from this, but it's not really advisable because we are not really seeing what has happened or what is happening. So we'll move down to our 4 hour. If you see 4 hour, this is the 4 hour. If If you watch the 4 hour, you can adjust your trend line if you want. If you don't want, you can use another trend line. But if you look at this 4 hour, you will see that price have already started moving. But because look at it here. Okay, let me remove this. If you watch here, you see how price move through. Price move that pin bar that you saw was all this movement. Price moved down to our POI, retested it, and now still going up. But that does not mean that price will not still go down. Like today, once market opens now, there must be a gap up, a gap down. Price must gap down to give us a second leg. Like what I mean is, price will gap down. If at all market have even opened, price will gap down. Watch it now. Thank God that I'm even catching it up now. Now what we'll be looking for is a downward movement to confirm our main movement. If you watch, price is moving down. So we go to 15 minutes to see what is happening. If you watch now, there's a little gap here. Not much gap. But maybe if we get down to our 1 minute, we see what price is doing. See the gap. Price gapped down. Is ranging because it's not too advisable to take trade by this time, but after this consolidation, brokers just use these periods to take people out. Price will go up, go down, move up, move down. So wait for it. If you go to 5 minutes, it will be a little bit clear. You see what price is doing. It will move down. It have even already fill up the gap. So it's now retesting. It's going to retest here. So you wait for it to come and retest here. This is a trade that we are supposed to take, but I don't know whether everybody is ready. Not everybody is ready for the challenge, but anyhow, we'll still look out for our confluences here. So you wait for price. Like me, I normally take my first trade by this time. Then once the second leg moves, you wait for the retest. You wait for the retest of this move. So after the retest, we normally take our entry on the next candle open. Next candle open. You don't just take the entry. You can use this 5 minutes to watch the chart, or you can use 1 minute if you understand 1 minute. But you see, look at the way 1 minute is. It can never be clear by this time. But some people do take their entry from here. If you are smart enough and you take your entry from here, you still be in profit. Even if price move down here, but I'm seeing slight retest here. So price might not really move down here. I even will take the entry on this new thing. Will still, maybe from now we would have gotten our $3 and close for the day. But anyway, there's still time. I just want everybody to look at this. Now as if it's a long stuff. Just watch our daily. You see the way it's moving. If you catch this entry like this by this time, you are good to go. So what you are looking for here is a bullish scenario. If you see a clear entry, you can enter. I've dropped the first analysis. But it's better you wait for the right time. The market is not running away. You can never tell what it will do. It will still pull back, can pull back anytime. So you actually wait for price to come to you. I don't need a 15 line. Let me just use support and stance. So what we'll be looking for is a bullish trend. But we'll wait for it. We'll allow the market to dance through. Go to 4 hour. You see the market is still, you watch this 4 hour confirmation must be like this. Market must move down to give the normal W, to give us the normal W shape. So after this, you wait for a break of structure here, break of structure, then you take up the next candle, maybe New York open. If you have patience, if you can be patient enough, then our take profit will be from here. I mean, before this high, we have lots of take profits, another take profit.